Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. Situation rather unchanged, but some more weakness here today. Back below the dollar level, not much surprise here. Did highlight to you in the previous videos that we are here most likely in a structure in which we rallied in a wave 1. Then we had an A wave down, which bottomed here around the 21st of September. 22, a large overshooting B wave, topped here around 156, and we're now coming down in a C wave off wave 2, and we need to be watching. I mean, overall in this C wave we already are in support. You need to understand that it is a not very straightforward chart to read. With such an overshooting B wave, the C wave doesn't need to go all the way down into the 50 to 60 cent region. It would be likely, in my opinion, based on the subwave structure, but we deal here with an ending diagonal in wave C. That is a rather unclear pattern. So we have to be on our toes here. Yeah? It's not a crystal clear chart. We have a lot of corrective structures within the subwaves here. As part of an ending diagonal. And because the B wave is so high, the C wave doesn't necessarily need to go below the A wave low. Just understand that, but I'm going to track this pattern as long as it is valid, and it is valid like that with a further sell-off in the making as long as we hold below $1.19. Above that, this pattern as it is would be invalidated. I had a question in the previous video, isn't this B wave too high? And well, based on traditional guidelines of Elliott wave, it is, the B wave is way too high for an overshooting B wave, but that doesn't make it invalid. There are not really many rules about B waves, and B waves can do all sorts of stuff. And I have seen overshooting B waves that overshoot that much. If anybody has a bet account, fair enough, let me know, but it needs to be based on the guidelines and rules of the Elliott wave method, and it needs to be based on the subwave structures, how they work, how they fit in, and not just based on the problem that this B wave might be overshooting a little bit too much, because in the end there isn't really a lot of, there aren't really many rules about B waves. I always say, B waves, they are, the only rule basically is it needs to be a corrective structure, right? Everything else is very flexible, unfortunately. That's the problem with B waves. And in exceptional circumstances, I would consider a B wave that overshoots that much. The problem is there are not many other counts that would fit in here, and the other counts are also in similar ways flawed. Okay, so this is the count I go with. Just note that in this C wave we don't need to go down that low, but I'm tracking the movements as long as we have this as a likely structure. We talked about here in the previous video that this B wave is could go all the way up to 113 in a more extreme case. So this is sort of this smaller B wave within the third wave here can go all the way up to that level, has upside potential, doesn't need to. It's in a downtrend here, a local downtrend, of course. Overall uptrend, but local downtrend. And it's just moving around. It could even become a triangle, but ultimately the forecast would be further down. And then next critical support here, we've got Fibonacci support at 88 cents. No, 1 second is wrong. Something shifted here. Something shifted here. These fibs did shift, didn't they? I might need to, 1 second. So I think something's off here. I think those fibs got a bit out of order here. I need to shift them. I don't know what happened here. Anyway, no, I don't think that is valid. I need to, something shifted here on the chart. Don't know why at this stage. Either way, next support, this swing low is certainly decent support around 94 cents. We already bounced off that level. And then we've got this support area, this structural support area down there. So if we go down there, I would anyway expect some kind of a bounce there. which is around 76 to 68 cents. And so for me, as long as we hold below 119, I go with the current count, which is showing further downside potential. Above 114, we already need to consider something more bullish, and above 119, I have to change the count, see where we are then in terms of the structure. Until then, for me, it points further to the downside. All right, and that's my update about MATIC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.